and Latin culture. Butler with the ball. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. No good from outside. It's stolen by Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, if you thought Green was just a perimeter shooter, you better think again.
Here's SGA. Duran with the rebound. On the wing, Green. Back to Butler. Outside, Green. Misses the three. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Hey, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And it's Ware missing. Outside Butler. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The three-pointer off the mark.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Here's Ware. Takes the three. Sinks the tray. Ware's got his second basket on the night.
All eyes on SGA, so he kicks it out to the perimeter. Just excellent recognition.
Green, a screen. Here's Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Khalil Ware. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
And it's SGA missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Back to Green. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. Green's got 11 points.
Yeah, Green works hard to find himself these opportunities to score on the arc. I like him cashing in from there.
Here's SGA. Here's Ware. Duran with the rebound. Here's Butler. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Caldwell Pope for three. Nice D from Allen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year. although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Ware to halt the run. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. .116 left to the first quarter here. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Back to Ware. Turin with a steal. Caldwell Pope for three. Drills it from deep. Caldwell Pope got 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Green, a screen. DiVincenzo with the steal. And it's Allen who slams it home.
All starting from a turnover. DiVincenzo shows great anticipation skills to make a play on the ball and get them in transition.
From outside the arc. The rebound by Ware. Here's DiVincenzo. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. They lead by 13. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And here's SGA. Still no points. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Pass to Salon. 3-pointer. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. SGA attacking. DiVincenzo with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And he's all alone. Good on the shot. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Ware. Got a hand on it. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Butler's ball skills now pretty tight for a wing guy. He's excellent at creating for himself on offense.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, DiVincenzo hits the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Jimmy Butler on the attack. And it's Butler with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Outside, Green. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Green's got 14 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Back to SGA. They set a pick. Duren with a rebound. Here we go. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Miller. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. And stolen by Green. And here's Duren. Ware covers. Duren, no good.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the second quarter. SGA double. And we're going to have a jump ball. Now here's Butler. 7 points in the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Butler. And here's Green from the arc. Dort grabs the miss. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Duren with a rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Caldwell Pope's got 6 here in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's SGA. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
4-3. Here's Duren. Off with the layup. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Delivering the blowout. And we'll step away, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Allen. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Blazing speed on display from Butler. Superb at finding a way to get behind the defense in transition and taking what he gets.
Now here's Ware. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Green for 3. The rebound by Allen. It's Dort on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot off that time.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Knocks it down from distance.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
A dynamic scorer. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against. You can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Dort outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Allen outside. Back to Dort. Clock at 6. Allen a screen. SGA double. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside for Green. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Puts up a deep 3. That one no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Merrill who clears it away.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
5 to shoot. Pass to Salon. Buries it from 3. Salon, he's got his second bucket on the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
You know, Butler's aggressive attitude is what makes him so hard to guard, especially on the drive. He's aggressive and smart and physical.
Allen outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades away to end the drought. And slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Butler taking his time here. Merrill. Off the mark there with a three. Outside, SGA. Looking to get it going. Can't capitalize inside.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Salon, no good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander double teamed. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Salon. There's the three. Gets the three to fall. Salon, he's got 6 in the quarter.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
And the visitors call time here. Quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Your home team
delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second.
25.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Butler. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Caldwell Pope got 9 points here in the second half.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Miller right side. On target from range.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
To the middle. Here's Allen. Good D by Duran.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Counted from distance.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by SGA. In transition, here they come. Here's Dort. Duran with a rebound. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Butler. Connects from downtown. Butler's got 10 points here in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Butler. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Butler with the ball. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Pass to Ware. Allen outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Chops one in from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Miller outside. No good on the three.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Green. Outside Butler. For three, Caldwell Pope. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Pass to Green. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Green's got 9 points now in the second half.
That corner pocket three is money time for Danny Green. Every time he can get that shot, he'll take it, and most times make it.
Drops in the three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Butler. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Knocks down the long J. Caldwell Pope's got 33 points.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Here's Ware. Into the lane. Now SGA. An easy two on the layup.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And here's SGA. Duren with a rebound. Now here's Butler. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.